I'm Lizzie McCallum and I'm here in London in the UK. I'm a co-founder of Flow. I've co-founded it with my business partner Eloise Joseph. The way that my spiritual journey began was with Reiki. And I've been practicing Reiki for coming up to 20 years now. The way that I learned it was very much community orientated. It was very much about building and creating spaces and a support network for people so that people could feel really nurtured and held by their peers and not only by whoever is teaching or facilitating the work. And the work is also about empowerment. It's about personal empowerment. It's about community empowerment. It's about tools and techniques that can really support and enhance and enliven people's lives. And to create connection is the thing that can really hold and harness that structure for people. We're all about community. We're all about just spreading the vibes. We're about community as a container for people. And also global community, you know, that's a really fascinating aspect of what's been birthed through Flow. We've got this incredible network and people being able to connect in and connect with people when they travel. It's about tribe. Flow is about people with a collective vision coming together and sharing ideas and sharing perspectives. The foundation of Flow is energy work. And you know, it's a lot of people that are practicing the same kind of work in different contexts and different cultural contexts. And it's a pretty exciting time to be talking about the work and calling out to people and really inviting people in and interacting and creating potential, creating the world, creating and manifesting a vision for the future. Flow is a philosophy. It's a philosophy based on heart-centered living. It's based on how we interact with each other and how we can enhance our lives, that then being expressed in the external. So it's really about harnessing your power to facilitate your internal world. It's that time. You know, whatever it is that we want to create in our life is not just about having that from a kind of selfish perspective. It's like when we caretake ourselves and we look after ourselves, we can really impact shifts and changes with everybody that we interact with. And the more that spreads, the more that we're really looking at a completely different way of facilitating life, essentially, and really harnessing the power and the capacity that we have as individuals to create change. I think flow is really important right now. There's a lot happening which is pretty misaligned in terms of, you know, where we have the capacity to head to, where humanity has the capacity to head to. And I think that there's a lot of destruction, there's a lot of pain and trauma that people are suffering, there's a lot that people are going through. And if people take the opportunity to really try and access and cultivate and create internal shifts and changes, then we can really start to see that planetary shift. And that's really what we're about. That's what we're heading towards. And we're calling people that have that same kind of perspective and that same kind of understanding of the potential and the possibility of creating radical transformation and radical change. So if you want to access Flow, you can log on to my website, which is Lizzie, Lizzie, inflow.com. There's lots of information up there, events coming up and ways to connect. So feel free to come and say hi. It'd be good to hear from you. It'd be good to connect.